Hello friends, and welcome back to Unbound Learners Pre-K. My name is Nina. What's your name? It's so nice to meet you. Let's get started with our good morning song together. Stretch your arms out like airplane wings. Fly to one side. Fly over to the other side. Fly back to the middle. And now take your airplane wings into a big circle out in front of you like this. Bring the circle up over your head and stretch to one side. Stretch over to the other side. One last stretch up at the top, and we'll bring the circle back down. Will you sing with me? Good morning, dear earth. Good morning, dear sun. Good morning, dear rocks and flowers everyone. Good morning, dear beast and birds in the trees. Good morning to you and good morning to me. Good morning, everyone. I hope that you're having a wonderful morning so far. Before we get started, there are 3 things that we need to do quickly. First, let's put on our listening ears. The next thing that we need to do is put on our thinking hats. Today I'm going to tie the ribbon that's under my chin into a big bow like this. And the third and final thing that we need to do is warm up our hearts. Boom, 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 boom. And now we are ready for circle time. Let me grab my pointing stick and let's go over the date. First, we're going to start with the month. Do you remember what the month is? June. The month is June. Today is June 10th. Let's move the chip over from yesterday. Yesterday was June 9th, and today is June 10th, 2021 or 2021. Let's get those counting fingers ready and give them a stretch. We're going to count all the days that we've had so far in the month of June, starting with the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have had 10 days so far in the month of June. And now let's hold up 7 fingers like this for the days of the week song. We hold up 7 fingers because there are 7 days in our week. Will you sing with me? There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Now let's travel down to the bottom of the chart. I'm going to give you the sound that the day starts with, and if you know what the date is, you can say it out loud. Yesterday was W. Wednesday. Today is Th. Thursday, and tomorrow will be F. Friday, the last day of the weekday. Let's go back to Thursday and let's sing Today is Thursday together. It goes like this. Today is Thursday, today is Thursday, today is Thursday, all day long. Today is Thursday, today is Thursday, today is Thursday, all day long. Now let's go back up to the top of the chart where we have the season. Do you know what the season is? Spring! You're right. It's the end of springtime where I live. And now let's go back down to the bottom of the chart and sing the weather song together. What's the weather? What's the weather? Can you tell? Can you tell? Is the sun shining? Is the rain falling? Can you tell? Can you tell? Look at this, friends. I haven't had to change my picture on my weather chart all week. It's another day outside that has the sun shining and the clouds are out. It's mostly sunny where I live, with a few puffy white cumulus clouds. And my temperature chart is on orange. It's going to be pretty warm today. We are supposed to get some more thunderstorms later this afternoon. Warm and mostly sunny. What do you see when you look outside of your window, friends? Thanks for sharing the weather with me. Now let's move on to the letter, the number, and the sign of the week. So because today is Thursday, we are going to talk about this letter for the last time. Do you remember the sound that this letter makes? K, k. You're right. And do you remember what letter this is? C. This is a capital or uppercase C. C says K, K. I wonder what we'll find inside of the letter box today. It's something that starts with the letter K, C. I'm going to give you some clues, and if you think you know what it is, you can take a guess. Here's your first clue. This is something that is shiny and silver. This is something that is used to store food, like beans. It can also store coffee and sometimes sauce and even liquid. Do you know what it could be? Let's take a look. A can. Right here I have a can of garbanzo beans or chickpeas. Can starts with the letter K, C. So as you can see, the can is a shiny silver color and it has a label around the outside like this. Canned food is also really great to bring if you're camping. Can starts with the letter K, C. This is how you write in uppercase or capital K, C. One more time. Today will also be our last day talking about this number. Do you remember what number this is? 2. Can you hold up 2 fingers for me? 1, 2. And now let's count to the number 2 using the large bead frame. This week, we are going to count to the number 2 using the large bead frame. So we are going to count 2 of the green beads up here because these are units. So let's count to 2. 1, 2. 2 units. Let's take a peek inside of the box and see what we have to count. Oh, I have 2 leaves. 1, 2. So I actually found these leaves in my orchard, so they must have fallen from one of the fruit trees that we have. 1, 2. 2 leaves. Today will also be the last day saying forest in sign language. So let's go over how to do that one last time. With one of your arms, you're going to bring it flat like this. And with your other arm, you're going to bring your elbow to your fingers and keep it upright like this. And then you're going to move your arm across your other arm. Forest. Let's wrap up our discussion on camping. This week, we've learned about outdoor activities, how to build a fire, constellations, and today we're going to talk about where to sleep when you camp. So some people sleep right under the stars without any shelter, but other campers prefer a tent. A tent is a portable shelter that is made from cloth and held upright with poles. Tents have a door that opens and closes using a zipper, and the inside is where you sleep with your sleeping bag. So some tents are smaller and only have room for one person, but other tents can be much larger to fit a whole family. Now the cool thing about camping is that it doesn't necessarily have to be done in the middle of the woods. You can camp outside in your backyard or even in the living room. So remember, you don't have to be outside in order to camp out. Sometimes I like to camp out outside, but other times my kids and I like to build tents inside. We like to use our pickler triangle because it is a triangular shape, just like a tent in real life. And then we cover it with blankets, and sometimes we put blankets on the inside to make it really comfy. But you can use whatever materials you have at home. So I have my pillow here, and I'm going to go inside and take a nap now. See you later. Welcome back to Circle Time, friends. Maybe you'll be able to camp out in the tent that you build today. Thanks for learning with me today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a big thumbs up and find me on OutSchool for my live and interactive classes. You can also support my channel by checking out my Patreon page and gain access to bonus features for your child. We have one last song to sing before we go. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you next time. I hope that you all enjoyed the rest of your week, and I'll be back on Monday as we begin an ocean exploration. Have a great day, and I'll see you on Monday. Goodbye, everyone.